guys, it's Karen. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you're new here. And as you guys saw by the title, welcome to Vlogmas Week 1. I wanted to do something different because I always vlog, and I feel like it's also nice to have a sit-down video like this, although it's Vlogmas Week 1. Yeah, so I still vlog, but not every day. Anyway, today I'm going to talk about coffee with you guys because I noticed that whenever I post anything coffee related on my Instagram, Facebook sometimes, stories, posts, ganyan, a lot of you guys have been showing interest when it comes to coffee. So I don't know if you guys are interested sa post or sa actual coffee, but some of you guys are, so I figured I should make this video for you guys. So just a disclaimer, I'm not someone who's very well knowledge when it comes to coffee, so I just think about it based on what I like or like what I know about it so far. And wala naman ako guys masyadong alam sa coffee, like I just trust my taste buds when it comes to coffee. So yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about today. So today I'm going to share with you guys a few of my opinion or thoughts when it comes to cafes that you guys can find here in the Philippines, and especially here in NCR in Metro Manila, because I haven't had the chance to try different coffee shops in other places talaga. But if you guys want me to do so, then just let me know, because the next time na gagala ako, or next time that I will travel to some place here in the Philippines, I can do that. But for now, all I can do is rate or like talk about the coffee shops that I already visited here in Metro Manila. So when it comes to coffee shops, I divided those into two. So I have common and not so common. Also pala guys, do not be shocked if in the middle of this video, I'll be incorporating clips of me in the cafes. But yung mga sasabihin kong cafe here, not every time na pag-uusapan natin sila, maglalagay ako ng vlog because na-delete ko na yung ibang mga clips ko sa mga cafes na to. But, ayun nga, still, if you guys are interested to see what I'm talking about, then just scroll through my YouTube channel because I definitely vlog everything. Yeah, I definitely vlog every cafe that I'm going to talk about. So if you guys want to see that, then just scroll, watch my vlogs, ganyan. Pero, ayan, just a quick heads up. So first, we're going to talk about common coffee. So, common coffee, local or, in a national scale, international scale. So, we have Starbucks coffee. So, Starbucks, I go to Starbucks a lot when it's the holiday season because I collect stickers. And parang, although yung makukuha, it's something na you can buy naman and not collect stickers, like directly buy it. But I feel like it's fun. It's a fun experience to do that. And yeah, so parang yun yung pinaka-win-wait ko when it comes to holiday season, especially to Starbucks. And also yung kanilang peppermint mocha. So it's something that I always look forward to. That is Starbucks. So when it comes to visiting cafes, I feel like this is something that I should tell you guys first. So when it comes to visiting cafes, there are a few things that I look into to see whether I'm going to like this cafe or not. So the first one is yung beans. Yung beans. Like, if it's medium or like light lang yung parang roast nila, or if it's too fruity, if it's parang strong. Ewan ko guys yung tamang term but again, I'm just going to explain it based on what I know. And after this, I feel like I can research more about coffee. But yeah, when it comes to coffee, the main thing I notice first, aside from the aesthetic ganyan, is yung beans na ginagamit nila. So, in order to know that, I usually order iced Americano. Ito guys yung mga usual orders ko. Iced Americano, iced mocha, and basic cafe lattes. So, first, iced Americano because I feel like dito ko talaga siya natitikman yung actual beans na ginagamit nila. So, Starbucks, I noticed na yung beans na ginagamit nila for, like yung actual beans, I don't know if they use the same beans for every drink, but yung actual beans na natitikman ko, most of the time, fruity. Like, fruity siya and strong. Like, it's very acidic yung taste niya. So, I'm not really a fan of iced Americanos when it comes to Starbucks. But when it comes to other drinks, like lattes, frappuccinos, definitely Starbucks is my go-to place for that. But again, if I want like a basic na iced Americano, or sabihin natin latte din, hindi ko masyadong go-to yung Starbucks. Like, I'd rather visit other places for that. Also guys, sa Starbucks, I usually get teas as well, because they offer yung range ng drinks nila so medyo wide. So that's why whenever I crave for teas, I usually go to Starbucks. Also, since I feel like Starbucks is a very easy to get access to. So next one is Tim Hortons. So Tim Hortons, one of my favorite chill cafes when it comes to taste. Like, I feel like everything you order from Tim Hortons will be safe because I feel like yung timpla lang nila yung parang okay naman and safe na if you're craving for coffee. But what I like about Tim Hortons the most is yung iced cup nila because I feel like that is something that you can't order in any other cafes, and that's something na very iconic and very parang special when it comes to Tim Hortons. So yeah, I also love their iced French vanilla. I like that one. So I feel like, yeah, Tim Hortons very, very safe. When it comes to the beans, I haven't tried iced Americano from them yet. But when I tried yung mga iced mochas, yung mga lattes nga, okay naman yung beans nila so far. And I feel like, again, it's very safe. Kapag may Tim Hortons, I feel like Tim Hortons is a place na parang nakikrave ko yung drink nila. So yeah, Tim Hortons. But ingat lang kayo because sometimes yung drinks nila can be too sweet. In my opinion lang naman. Pero yeah, Tim Hortons. Next is Seattle's Best. So, what I like about Seattle's Best, again, is yung range din nila when it comes to drinks. Like, their menu is very wide. You can have frappuccinos, lattes, Americanos. I feel like that's basic lang din naman sa cafes, but they do it well also. So, Seattle's Best, I like Seattle's Best coffee because I feel like yung beans na ginagamit nila tama lang din. Hindi siya too acidic or too acidic talaga. Hindi siya too fruity like Starbucks. But andun yung parang heaviness or like yung strength. Like, andun yung heaviness na kailangan mo to feel na you are caffeinated. So, that's why I like Seattle's Best. So, next, the coffee bean and tea leaf. So, for this one, I noticed na hindi din too fruity yung Americano nila. However, I'm not really a fan of ordering lattes when it comes to coffee bean. So, whenever I'm in coffee bean, I usually just order iced mocha or yung parang non-coffee drinks nila. But yeah, I feel like coffee bean is also a safe place when it comes to, you know, drinks, ganyan. So, yeah, I like how it's not fruity because, I don't know guys, when I taste something fruity kasi, especially sa beans, I can easily associate it with acidity. So, I don't know if that's a true thing or if it's just my taste buds. Pero ayun, hindi siya too fruity, which I like. And moving on to the last place, so Bo's Coffee. I feel like it's not as common na parang go-to place mo when it comes to coffee, but Bo's Coffee has my favorite iced Americano because yung iced Americano nila guys, super refreshing lang talaga. Before, I'm not really a fan of iced Americanos because lasang lupa. Like, huh? Ba't may iinom ng ganitong drink? Ganyan. But, one time, I was in Manila. I was buying big canvases, ganyan. And noong time yan, super na ako. And I know that I didn't want to get any lattes because that will only make me more thirsty. Ayoko rin ng tea kasi parang wala ako sa mood mag-tea. So that's why I ordered iced Americano from Bo's Coffee, and guys, super perfect talaga. I feel like ito yung iced Americano na I don't mind drinking every single day. It's not fruity, it's not acidic, but at the same time, it's very refreshing. And ayun, like I said, Bo's Coffee has my favorite iced Americano. For Bo's Coffee, I also tried other drinks already, but overall, yung favorite drink ko sa kanila is iced Americano. Ewan ko, basic ba ako? Ewan ko. Pero ayan, iced Americano for Bo's Coffee. So, other than the beans itself, I want to talk about pricing because coffees you can get like sa cafes versus the coffee you can make at home, price range are very different. So, Starbucks, I feel like high range. I mean, andun yung price niya. Which is why I feel like I only usually order drinks that I can do at home sa Starbucks. So, mga peppermint mocha frappuccino, white chocolate mocha. Those kasi, it's hard to find pa yung mga ingredients to make those and actually make them taste like the ones from Starbucks. But if I'm going to go for a usual coffee, iced latte, iced mocha, iced Americano, I don't usually go to Starbucks because I'd rather make them at home or get them from somewhere else. But again, Starbucks, I'm not saying na Starbucks is bad. Ayan, so next is Tim Hortons. Price range, very good. I feel like among all of these coffee, aside from Bo's Coffee, yeah, among all of these coffee, I feel like Tim Hortons has the most, hindi naman sinasabi kong unfair, pero parang deserve na price. Parang I get my money's worth when it comes to Tim Hortons, and they're not overpriced, they're not underpriced as well. So I feel like when it comes to pricing, Tim Hortons yung parang I can't argue about it. Seattle's Best, medyo mas high ata ng ontis Tim Hortons, but again, I feel like same lang din sila. Ewan ko, pero ayun, medyo mas magaan yung loob ko to buy things from Tim Hortons, looking at the price, than Seattle's Best. Coffee bean, tea and leaf, a bit parang higher, medyo overpriced lang. Sa other drinks, considering also yung size ng cups nila. So, I feel like yung price ng coffee bean similar sa Starbucks, though yung Starbucks max size na nila yan. Yung coffee bean parang, kung titignan mo, parang middle size lang ng Starbucks. Parang ganun. So, lastly, Bose Coffee. Okay naman. There are just other drinks na medyo mataas yung price, but understandable. Reasonable price. And yeah, that is for the first part sa common coffee. So, moving on to the not so common coffee. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have here 6 coffee places that I want to talk to you guys about. So, the first one, this is also in my vlog before. I'm going to put it somewhere here if you guys want to see it. So, it's Marks and Spencer Cafe. So, this one, I visited when I was in MOA. Ayan. And the drink that I ordered here, as far as I can remember, was an iced mocha. And here, sa Marks and Spencer's, I feel like parang, ano siya, ang lakas niya maka-homey vibe, like very cozy. Drinks-wise, because when I drank yung iced mocha, like meron pang bits mismo ng cocoa powder, na parang cocoa bits or something, na parang nagpapa-genuine siya na, like parang mas homemade yung vibe. I'm not good at explaining it, pero compared to other places where I get my iced mochas, I feel like Marks and Spencer yung pinaka-homey, pinaka-cozy when it comes to iced mocha. The only thing that I don't really like about Marks and Spencer Cafe, the one that I went to, was that hindi ganun ka-cozy yung place because it was inside a mall, and then may glass lang, tapos kita yung actual mall, and then yung seating nila, ang onte. Like, I know naman na siguro na hindi kasi yun talaga yung focus nila, but at the same time, parang dahil nila nila para mas madaming makakapunta. Yung place ng cafe nila, parang kasi laki lang ng room ko. Onti lang din, wala ring outlets as far as I can remember. If mayroong Marks and Spencer Cafe here sa Metro Manila or somewhere near me, na kung hindi ko man alam, na may malaking place or malaking space, comfy, may saksakan, definitely I recommend. Yeah, so Marks and Spencer, okay lang. Price-wise, reasonable. Next, IKEA Cafe. So, IKEA Cafe is one of my favorite. If you guys would ask me to recommend you a cafe na reasonable yung price, masarap, and okay yung place, I definitely recommend IKEA Cafe. Sa IKEA, so this is a cafe that I often go to because, first of all, it's near my school. Like, tatawid lang ako, ito na. And then, another thing is that yung area, guys, yung place, ang laki ng area, so hindi ako masyadong nag-worry na parang na baka wala akong mahanap na seat. Unless it's weekend. Syempre marami talagang tao. So, I usually go there weekday and then parang, so continuing, guys, pasensya na matay yung camera ko. Ayan. IKEA Cafe, definitely recommend. Only parang downside, hindi naman downside. Sayang lang because IKEA only has one branch here in the Philippines so far. And I feel like sana mas maraming makapunta dito because super worth it niya, guys. Masarap, okay yung place, malamig, especially kapag wala gaanong tao, super saya dito, guys, mag-chill. There are also seats na mayroong USB port, so if you guys wanted to charge your phone or whatever, you can do that there. Wala lang silang outlet. And also, guys, overall, maganda yung place, yung experience. Mabait din, guys, yung mga baristas. Ang sarap din, guys, ng food nila. I didn't wanna mention anything about the food because coffee nga lang tayo, but ayun, if you guys know, I always go to IKEA. Guys, watch my vlogs. Ayun, one of my favorite places, of course. And yeah, so that is it for IKEA Cafe. As for the beans, the acidity, everything's good. Super sarap, super reasonable yung price. Like, you can, like, one drink from the other places na I already mentioned. You can get 2 drinks na agad for IKEA Cafe. Basta, guys, super sulit. Ito yung talagang, if you can go there, go there. Next we have here single origin. So single origin, I feel like hindi siya yung typical na parang go-to cafe place nyo because it's really a bistro type of place. So meron mga food and may mga cocktails and stuff. But of course, meron din silang coffee. And again, that is why I feel like it's not really a go-to type na place when it comes to if you're craving for coffee or something like that. But single origin, yung vibe, the one that I went to na single origin, guys, is the one sa MOA Square. I haven't tried yung other branches ng single origin. But as far as sa napuntahan ko, okay naman siya, guys. Ang saya mag-chill doon. As for the drink, since I got it dine-in, it was in this parang ganito na kalaking glass. I also vlogged it. I'm just going to put it again. Basta guys, kapag meron naman akong video, I'm just going to put it over here. Yeah. May mga flavors sila, may mga menu sila na, ay mga salted caramel, ako, Peruvian mocha. It's very nice. And parang, basta guys, ang chill lang overall. As for the beans, masarap din. It doesn't have yung parang acidity as compared to other places. Because other places, guys, kahit na iced latte lang in-order ko, I can still taste yung acidity ng espresso na ginamit nila. Especially since maasim din naman yung milk kung tutusin. Kasi acidic din yung milk. Pero ayun, basta matitikman nyo talaga sila, guys. For single origin, nice experience. Love the coffee. Definitely something na I wanna take time to visit again. But then again, parang I feel like single origin yung place na pupuntahan mo kapag feeling mo deserve mo. Yung parang ganun yung vibe na binibigay niya sa akin. Because again, it's not a common place like Starbucks, Tim Hortons, ganyan. So I feel like kapag mayroon akong gustong mas i-celebrate or mas mag-chill talaga, like ma-feel ko na chill ako, that's when I go to single origin. So yeah, overall, okay naman. Price, reasonable because, again, it's not a common place anyway. So yeah, so next is Wildflour Cafe and Bakery. So I recently went here like a month ago. Yeah, oh my god. It's been 1 month since the last time I visited. The first and last time I visited Wildflour Cafe and Bakery. So the one I visited was yung nasa Greenbelt area. So price-wise, similar siya guys sa single origin. It's not a common cafe kasi it's not a common place. It's more of a restaurant, bistro, ayun nga, bakery type na place kasi. And they just have coffee din sa menu. So, ayun siya, hindi siya yung parang go-to place mo to get coffee. But it's not a bad place either. I feel like pupunta ka dun, babay ka ng pastries, cakes, and then just get coffee on the side. Wildflower Cafe, yung price, reasonable sa kung ano siya. Like, it's Wildflower, it's not Starbucks, it's not IKEA. Yung price niya talaga, medyo on the higher part. Similar sa single origin. But again nga guys, it's reasonable. And as for the taste, similar lang din siya guys sa single origin. So basically, some places, when you order, let's say iced mocha, sometimes they match yung taste na on the sweeter side so that people will like it. But I noticed sa single origin and sa Wildflower Cafe, more on parang as a raw side yung iced mocha nila na parang once you take a sip, parang wala akong masabi, iced mocha talaga, ganun. So ayun yung vibe na binibigay niya sa akin. As for the beans, not overpowering, not too strong either. Not too acidic din. Sakto lang. And I like lang again how raw it is. Because when you order iced mocha from other places, may tamis na. For this one, if you really wanted to go for an iced mocha, like gusto mo talaga na iced mocha, Wildflour single origin, great place to visit. So next I have here Because Coffee, Harlan+Holden. So for this one, I recently visited this one. It's not common because onti lang ata branch nito here sa Philippines, or one lang ba, pero but what I love about this cafe, super unique ng drinks nila. Like, may mga drinks sila talaga na parang hindi mo makikita sa other cafes that easily. I also love yung interior ng mismong cafe, yung vibe. Yung place, very accessible sa may BGC. Doon siya sa gitna. Basta guys, ang chill ng vibe. Masarap siya. And then yung beans, not acidic. I don't like acidic coffee because in my opinion, parang acidic na yung coffee, tapos matitikman ko pa yung parang fruitiness niya. So, I'd rather parang go sa straight, parang strong coffee, rather than the fruity side. But yeah, that's only my opinion. And as for the price range, what can you guys expect? Syempre, as a BGC kayo. And yung menu rin nila na available is not really common. Parang, I feel like it's very unique and something na you can pinpoint, like yung differences niya. And I feel like this is a place na you will crave to visit again. Parang kinikrave mo yung drinks nila. Parang, I wanna visit this because of this. Ganun. So, that is Because Coffee for me. Definitely, I'm already looking forward sa next time na nandun ako because I wanna try their other drinks as well. So, yeah. Wala akong masabi. So, lastly, Angkan. I visited 2 Angkan branches already. So, one sa BGC. I mean, both naman nandun. Pero isa yung sa McKinley na branch. Yung dating Arabica. As for Angkan, I really like how local it is. I also love yung accessibility ng places. I also like the branches, the staff, bait. Like yung overall feeling na kapag andun ka. Parang it's a cafe na parang you can stay there and have a great time but also drink your coffee. I also love, guys, I know we're talking about coffee, pero let me just talk about AIDS for a little bit. I'm not really a fan of aids aside from the lemonade I make because I use plain water. Unlike yung mga common aids, for example, sa Korea, they use sparkling water. And as you guys know, or may not know, I don't drink carbonated drinks. I don't drink sodas, sparkling waters. I don't drink yung mga Slurpee kasi feeling ko ganun din. So long story short, I don't drink aids because I know na they use sparkling water and that's not my style. And I'd rather drink something na I will like. But yesterday, I was there and I figured yung orange pomegranate aid nila sounded so good na I had to try it. Even though I didn't like aids talaga. So when I tried it, sarap guys. I love how yung aid nila hindi overpowering yung sparkling side. Like, I feel like ayun lang yung kaya ko na sparkling level. I cannot drink any drinks na mas fizzy pa dun. I could never talaga. But again, for Angkan, super smooth nung aid nila. Super refreshing. I can taste yung orange, yung pomegranate flavors. I can really taste it. Like everything, I feel like Angkan din is a great place to stay or a great place to visit, especially if you're just trying out coffee and you're also supporting local. And yeah, as for the beans, I feel like Angkan is more parang strong din and not so fruity, which I like again. They do not live to satisfy yung sweetness cravings ng other people. So they really just stick to the usual. For example, pag lattes, milk and then espresso, yun na yun. Kasi other people, I feel like milk latte and then they add a little bit of sweetness to parang catch yung kinikrave ng other people. But for them, just straight up to go coffee. I also really like how yesterday, people that walk their dogs, jogs, just drop by and then get their cup of coffee and then go out na ulit. Yung overall vibe nila, okay naman. Yung price, okay lang din. The experience, perfect. Ayan. So, that is it for Angkan. So, I have here, for not so common, I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coffees. Yung cafe na pinaka-i-recommend ko, if you guys are looking for a parang worth your money type of cafe, and then you're not really a fan of bitter coffee naman, like bitter tasting things, I recommend na you guys go to IKEA Cafe. But when it comes to if you guys wanna try parang unique drinks, just a chill place, I recommend na you guys go to Because Coffee, Harlan+Holden. And then if you guys wanna visit a place na parang you can stay for a long time and have a very chill time, that's when I recommend Angkan. So yeah. So if you guys wanna know more, parang if you guys want me to make a video about specific cafes, so for example, IKEA Cafe, ano yung pinaka-ma-recommend kong drink, i-rate ko yung drink kung okay lang ba yung lasa, ganyan, just let me know because I feel like I can do those videos because I love going to cafes and I'm not the type of person to stick sa specific drink lang na comfortable ako. So parang sometimes meron akong urge to try new drinks for myself just to see if I would like it. And yeah, so that is it for today's video. I really hope that you guys liked it. And if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And again, guys, happy Vlogmas week 1. So I don't know if you guys like this parang setup of Vlogmas. Like, yeah. I vlogged and then may sit-down portion tayo because, again, I want to talk about coffee shops. And yeah, so again, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!